a over easy egg, and chipotle sauce. You can see the eggs dripping out. But yeah, that's
What's up, it's Luis from America's Best Restaurants, and we travel the country coast to coast to find the places where you need to eat at on a weekly basis. And today we are in Conshohocken, Pennsylvania, or as the locals call it, Conchi, and we're at an amazing restaurant called Nudy's Cafe. We're gonna talk to Ray, who's the owner, plus we're gonna see some incredible items like their strawberry cheesecake, French toast. Yes, you heard it right. Look, and we're also gonna show some items that are gonna make your mouth water. And I know you're hungry because you're watching this. So why don't you come with me? Let's go check it out. All right, everybody. So now we are inside Nudy's Cafe here in Conshohocken, or as the locals call it, Conchi.
That's correct, Conchi.
Now, before we get started though, you gotta make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share. Let me know which one of these items you are going to have when you come here. With that said, we're gonna get started now, and we have the man, the myth, the legend, Ray. He's the owner. So Ray, we really appreciate being us. I mean, it was a warm welcome, amazing conversation we had.
Well,
so
thank you so much. We're flattered that you came, and we really appreciate it. No, thank you so much. Awesome. This is awesome.
No, I love it. Now, Ray, let's start with some food.
Okay.
Let's talk about, what do we got here?
We got a breakfast burrito.
Okay. Tell me about it.
Right. So it's basically it's a omelet with peppers, ham, onions, with refried beans wrapped in a shell with salsa, guacamole, and sour cream. Wow. You're ready for a nap when you're done. Yeah, on a Sunday morning, you're ready to take a nap when you get home. It's a great breakfast.
Big seller for you?
Big seller.
Is this the type of item that if you take it off the menu, people are gonna riot?
Well, we most of the times it's not. They don't even look at the menu. They'll just come in and say,
"Really?
You know, I'll have a breakfast burrito." Or 90% of the customers, I would say, they come up and we hand them the menu and they go, "No, we know what we want."
Really?
Yeah. And the burrito is one of them. Yeah, burrito is one of them. It's
because
awesome.
I mean, you've been in the restaurant industry your whole life.
My whole life, yes.
Right.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about that. I know you, in our conversations off camera, your dad's been a big influence in this, right?
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about it.
Well, he taught me how to work and work long hours or whatever it took. And you know, I have in the menu about, I remember as a kid, him working, he had a pizza and cheesesteak restaurant and sold it when I was in high school. But I can remember him being behind the counter and just greeting people, having worked hard, but enjoying talking to locals and people coming in. And I still have kids that were kids at the time, you know, how's your dad? So
Really?
So you just got the feel of the hospitality part of the business through him. Now I don't think there was a sandwich in there that he didn't make, you know, at the time, having 13 locations. I don't think you have to run around and do all lunch hours, but that's the hospitality part and enjoying people coming in and you know, gearing up for the busy hours and things like that has been a big influence that way.
I love it. So he gave you that whole work ethic and also being able to take care of customers. From what I understand, your dad is like, hey, if you guys need something, boom, I'm there.
Oh yeah, he's like a stand-up comedian while he's making sandwiches back in the day, you know, and people would come in and it's just, you saw the like I said, the hospitality part of it. You know, so that's where I enjoy myself coming into a store and seeing, you know, customers that their kids are now having kids. I've been doing it so long.
Okay.
You know, there's one gentleman that came in one time sitting at the counter. At the time we made milkshakes, and his daughter spilled a milkshake all over.
Oh my gosh.
So we're like, oh my God. And he just turns to her and says, "How are we going to explain this to Mom? We're supposed to be at the hardware store." You know, and I just ran into her and she's got a child, you know, so it's great. It's been a lot of great experience, a lot of fun.
That's awesome. Yeah. You know, one thing I love about you is that not only you're front of house guy, but you're like, no. When we went to the kitchen, I'll do the cooking.
Yeah, no,
that was cool.
Yeah, I cooked on the grill for the first 25 years. I had the one restaurant and I cooked every day there. So I come home from work some days and my wife would go, I come in looking a little beat up, but she'll say, "You had to cook today," and she goes, "I go, how do you tell?" You're happy, you know, where I got to actually get in the mix of it again. So that's a big part of it.
But the one thing that I really love is that yes, as you're an owner and you have all these locations you have to manage, but it's not like you outgrew being in the kitchen.
Yeah.
If it need be, you're like, boom, let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah. That's I enjoy that the most, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yes. So I don't think I'll ever step away from that part of the business.
What do you enjoy so much about it?
It's almost. I think about it now. You asked the question. It's almost like they're coming into my home, and as an Italian, you get to make a meal, say sit at the table, and you serve them, and you see people enjoying it, and the conversations, like the sign up there that we have. It means I just enjoy that, and I enjoy the almost like the competition part when it's busy, of getting the food out and working together and expediting this that whole thrill of that also. It's it's a whole combination of it's never the same, so it's a lot of combinations of and really
That's great.
really so I enjoy that part of it.
I love it. I think that's awesome. And it also keeps your creative side going.
Right.
I love it. I think that's
Yeah.
great. Now, what is this monstrosity?
That is a brunch burger. That is it's a beast, but it's delicious. It's got lettuce, tomato. We have fried potatoes or home fries in there with bacon, a burger, a egg, over easy egg, and chipotle sauce. You can see the eggs dripping out. But yeah, that is it's another. It's not a great seller, but it's there's a market for certain people that just come and get it on a regular basis, and it's great for lunch or breakfast. We serve all our menu all day long. You can get breakfast all day or lunch first thing in the morning. So
that's great.
So that's what I feel is that combination.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this monster. Look at the size of my head and look at this burger.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. We have a whole list of burgers with made the same way with different items and things, but the same kind of build up, stacked up.
Is this one of your go-tos?
Yes. I definitely enjoy that. Yes.
And then do you get a pillow after this?
Well, no, that one, that straightens you out after a long Friday night or Saturday night. That helps you the next day. You're good. That puts you back in the game.
Okay. So let me ask you this. When you first started out in the restaurant industry,
yes,
what was one lesson that you're like, wow, and that actually helped you and shape you moving forward as to where you are today?
Well, I always say, I've been doing this for 40 some years. So I always go, well, I made 35 years of mistakes. So let me get the 10 years right.
Wow.
But it's a lot of it is just realizing what your customer wants, what the community wants, and enjoying while you're doing it and getting everybody on the same page. So I just learned that you have to adjust with the environment or things around. Like I started out just selling hoagies and takeout sandwiches to landscapers and things like that. That part of the business went away, so we had to readjust. And this model now has been a great success and a lot of fun. And with the help of everybody working and being part of it, it's been a lot of fun. It's been super.
Now let me ask you this: how did you find and pivot to let's do breakfast and lunch?
Well, I was always doing breakfast, and I was doing lunch, and then I was even doing some dinners, and I did some catering. Okay. But our expertise, or the fun part of the business, was breakfast and lunch. And more people are out for breakfast lately. It's changed a lot with the corporate meetings. They'll have salespeople meeting at lunch rather than night. You have women bring their children, or men bring their children to school. Then they'll meet and have a coffee and have an omelet. Right. So it becomes more of a social gathering rather than just convenience of eating. And then lunch hour, you have the corporate, you have all that. And Saturday and Sunday brunch is at probably 60% of our businesses in those 2 days. So with that model, we were able to see it was working. So then we just expanded on it, added more to the menu, and brought it up to where we are today. And hopefully we'll keep doing that and finding new things and new concepts that work.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's amazing. And I mean, even when I walked into this restaurant, I had seen photos online, but then I walked in, I'm like, oh wow, this restaurant's pretty big.
Yeah. This is one of my bigger ones, and this model it was a chance, but it worked out, and I stepped it up with an interior decorator to do the layouts, which made a big difference and a lot of help. But yes, it's been a step by step along the way, but it's been a lot of fun.
I think it's phenomenal. Now, I didn't think I was gonna find this here.
Oh,
it looks gorgeous.
Thank you.
So, talk to me. What do we have?
We have an egg Benedict, but there's no beet, and it has avocado, spinach, and tomatoes.
Okay.
It's a very good seller.
Is it?
Yes, it is. And the avocado business has grown. Well, everything has to have avocados in it some way or in some form. That's
very good.
Thank you. Yeah, that's it's another really nice, touch on a nice Sunday morning.
And it's nice and light.
Yes.
But it's really full of flavor.
Yeah.
This is really
Thank
good.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, so it started out with the avocados and tomatoes, and then a friend of mine threw spinach on it. And then he wanted me to call it the Frank. I didn't give him that, but I'll give him a little plug here.
Okay. Is that the gentleman you were texting?
Yeah, I texted him
earlier?
Yeah. I was just teasing him.
That's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm blown away.
Yeah.
I love this.
Oh, good. Thank you so much.
Those are perfectly poached eggs.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Good.
They're so good. And I never thought about the whole spinach, but it actually does make a difference.
Yeah.
It's
brings
really
a little bit more of a flavor, but for the plate too, it looks a little more color.
Yeah.
But it gives you that nice body to it. So yes, it's been a big.
This is the bechamel sauce, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Good. Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you.
It doesn't break up. It's absolutely perfect.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wow. Now, let me ask you this. This might be kind of a little bit of a loaded question, but what is one of your favorite memories of operating your restaurants?
I think that it goes back to just in the beginning, being at the counter with different people and all the regulars. And there was a couple stories. There was a townhouse community that they weren't allowed to put up flags. So this woman put up an American flag. The association wanted to take her dad. Her dad was a World War II vet, so forth and so forth. And the fine was like $5 or $10 a day or something. So a bunch of guys at the counter go to me, oh, we got to do something. It's like, all right, let's do this. Let's get donations going. Let's see if we can keep the flag up till Memorial Day, right? So it was in the paper. So we contacted them and we said, oh, we're having, we call her up and say, listen, keep it up. We'll make sure we pay the fine.
That's awesome.
Next thing I know, Channel 6 News shows up. And it became like this big story about keeping the flag up until Memorial Day. So things like that with just the regulars and the community, just memories along the line of that really, really make a difference.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Were you able to keep it past?
Oh yeah, we kept it up.
Oh.
I think they backed off and told her she could keep the American flag up because it got such a bad, But I saw the van pull up with the cameras. I'm like, oh my God. And then another time, talk about stories. It's more with the community. We had early on, we had a softball game against the local police in the township.
Yeah.
So it was all the guys that counted against the police officers used to come in. So we had a softball game against them and they beat us. And the next morning at lunch hour, and I'm not going to say what township because I don't want to, this is a million years ago. Next thing you know, fire trucks, police cars with sirens on with a trophy on top, running up in front of the restaurant like a parade.
Really?
Messing with us because they beat us in softball. No, I don't think we could do that today. There'd be, but stuff like that, just local fun stuff.
That's cool. Well, you know what? Glass half full. You didn't get arrested.
No, hey, we're worried about them. They didn't cross township lines, so anyway.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. But they're the memories. Not so much the food or the business or
it's the people you meet.
Yeah,
right?
and the community part that we're involved in.
And the fact that they've come in, and like you even mentioned, that some of the people who have been coming in for a long time, now their kids are coming in.
Yes, exactly.
So you got that multi-generational thing happening.
Right.
It's just by default. They go to your restaurants because that is how they grew up.
Right, exactly.
And we all have that when we're growing up.
Yes.
There's certain places. When I go back home, I have to go to these certain places because that's what I grew up with, and that's what and it's not the same if you don't go there.
Right. Yes.
You might have a place that does a similar dish or the same dish, but it just doesn't taste the same. It's not the same.
Yes. And I have the original location is a small, really small place, and it's definitely overstepped its bounds of how much business can do, but you can never close it. It's just, it's just the locals and it's just a great place. Yeah.
Now this right here.
Strawberry cheesecake, French toast. So it's French toast.
Hold on, let me rewind that.
Yeah.
Did you say strawberry
cheesecake? French toast, yeah. So it's stuffed with regatta cheese.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Because this is Nudy's cafés, obviously.
Yeah, so this is it's another big seller. It's seasonal, obviously, kind of thing where it's but it's light, but it's very filling, very tasty. It gives you a little bit more of that dessert kind of breakfast. You have your eggs and maybe share that on the side. A couple people, so that's what we do from there.
Wow, that is so good. Wow, I'm blown away.
Thank you.
I love this. Hey guys, so I gotta tell you right now, if you're looking for more restaurants like Nudy's Cafés, which you should, you gotta make sure to subscribe. Also, like, comment, share. Let me know below which one of these items you're gonna have when you come here. I love this restaurant. I love your story. I love the communities, also the stories that we can't talk about, right?
Yes.
That we talked off camera. But this was an amazing experience, Ray. Yeah. I really, really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And I know that Austin he's kind of leaning back behind the camera, but I see the hungry face happening. So I'm gonna try to be a good person. Austin, you gotta try this cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake, French toast, so good. So look, we're gonna see you guys on the next one.